Hello and welcome back to Sammies WhichCrafts. I'm all nice and snug today. Got my bobbly hat on again. Love this one because it moves about. It's all softy. So today I am not going to be showing any crafts, but I am going to be showing you what I've bought from Temu, which I think a lot of people have been doing just of late. But I've been buying some craft bits and pieces. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you some bits that I've seen, been online, and I thought, oh, that's nice. And then looked on Temu and there it was. So I was quite pleased with that because I did save quite a lot of money in buying. You have to wait a few extra, maybe a couple of 2 to 3 weeks. But doesn't matter, I wasn't in any hurry. But before I show you what craft things I've bought, do you like my jumper? Well, this is a Temu buy, and it's not actually a jumper. It looks like a roll neck, which I like roll necks, but sometimes roll necks can be a little bit too bulky. And I saw this. And it's really, really good. It comes up a little bit smaller than what I thought it was, but it fits me nice and it does stretch, and it's really lovely material. So while I'm sitting down in my craft room, or if I go out for a walk, but you just want something nice on your neck that's not going to fall off, and it just sits in there nice and snug. Tuck it under your jumper. And if you've got like another jumper but you don't want to wear a long roll neck underneath it, they do a few different colours. I bought a black one, red one, and I bought a cream one. So they're going to be really handy for when I'm out and about walking. They are so nice and warm, and it's just so soft. I can't believe how soft it is, and it fits really, really nicely. They do stretch quite. When I put it on, I was like, ooh. But then after a little while, it's like with any roll neck jumper though, isn't it? It can feel a bit tight at first, but I don't know how they're going to wash up like. So if I remember in another video, and I've washed it, I will let you know. So yeah, that's my first thing that I've got from Temu, which I'm really, really pleased about. So what have I bought? Well, there's a few things on here that I've not actually shown as a craft yet, but we'll get to those ones in a bit. But one of the things that I've bought, 2 of them actually, I think they were a couple of pounds. The thing with Temu prices is they're all different. So some you can pay sort of like 50p, maybe even cheaper, 2p, 3p. And then some other things that are the same thing can be then a lot more. So you have to really scroll through when you're buying from Temu. So one of the first things that I've bought, I don't know if you can see that, it's a needlefelting. So she'll be coming away with me when I go away in the van. So, and I'm hoping it's only going to be quite little. But yeah, you get your needles in there, you get your bit of foam in there, and then you get your, look at the amount of wool that's in there. It's not going to be very, very big. It's like a key ring, because there's like a key ring in there as well. So that's one thing that I've bought. And another needle felting that I've bought is this. That's just so cute. It's the same company that when I did the panda video. So that, looking at the wool in there, that's going to be quite a nice little size. I think it's also, yes, it's another key ring, so, but that'll be coming with me. So I'm going to be doing some videos on those. What else have I to do, it's all to do with needle felting at the moment. And I've bought this needle felting mat. Now the reason why I got this was because how big it is. It's a nice size, so that's nice to sit on your lap, which if I do needle felt on my lap, I tend to have a tray on my lap as well as, and then a sponge, because sometimes you can get carried away and you can stick the needle right through the sponge. Even though it's quite thick, you can still stick it through it. So I always just put something underneath just to protect my legs. That's different, but I like that because it was a nice size. So what else did I get that was needle felting? I got these. Now what these are, there's all different packs you can buy these, but I just thought I'd just buy one pack just to see what they're like. And these are for making, they're made out of felt, and then they've got these shapes. So like these ones, you needle felt in them and it will make ears, all different shaped ears. So that was like little bear ears, and then you've got sort of like some rabbit ears, just some basic like circles, and at the bottom they're triangles. So I've never used these before, so I'm quite looking forward to, and some other shape. These were like for all different shaped ears and noses. So that was something else that I bought. I won't put that back in the bag because it'll make too much noise. So what else have I bought? Oh, I sat there for ages. I've got a couple of these actually, but I just thought, just see what they're like. And what it is if you're doing a big project with needle felting, sometimes you need more than just one needle. And this one holds a set of 3. And it comes apart. I'm not going to, will it come apart? I don't really want to take it apart because I don't want to stick myself in a finger, so it's not going to come apart. You can store it by taking it out and turning it around, so then when you're finished using this, rather than storing it away with the needles sticking out like that, you can store it the other way. But I keep that in the box that it's coming for the moment. So they are my needle felting things. I'm just having a quick look to see if I've got anything else. No, I'm getting quite hot with this on. Right, so what else have I got? Well, you've seen this one already. This was from my Temu. This was me, and I will be doing that. A lady called Jean's Dolls, she put a video up where she's been doing some diamond painting, and she got this diamond painting pen. Oh, it's amazing. So I've got that added in my basket because I'll be buying one of those, Jean. I really like that, and I like the colour as well because purple is my colour. So yeah, I'll be getting one of those, but that'll be after Christmas because at the moment I'd like it now, but it's going to take a couple of weeks, and being Christmas. Anyway, what else have I got? I've got, now I bought these, and I thought, oh, these would be a really lovely way to make a paper Christmas tree. And they're cookie cutters, and I thought, oh, normally cookie cutters quite small. And then I opened up the bag, and when I looked, I thought, oh, it's a little bit bigger than what I was expecting. But I haven't had time to make this because I wanted to show what I'd bought before I made them. So these are the cookie cutters, and it's to make a Christmas tree out of stars. And you cut them out, then you put them on sort of like some sort of cocktail stick or something, rolled up paper, and that was my idea, was to make this tree. So here is the cookie cutters. Wow, that's huge. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think there's 10 stars in there. So my idea was going to cut out the star in all the sizes, and then I was going to then stack them up, because I think that would look lovely. I don't have to do the big one. I can do how many I want, but I would love to do that. So that's another one that I'm going to be doing. When, I don't know, but it's, I just thought, oh, that's so nice. It's just different. Just have a paper Christmas tree. So what else have we got? Actually, staying on the theme of needle felting, they're not for needle felting, but I like them and I thought I could use them. Now, behind me, I have, if I can find her, I haven't finished it yet. I made a needle felted angel fairy, but I've not finished her. And you used to be able to buy feathered wings, but for just one set of feathered wings, they're not the cheapest of things, and trying to find them the size that I want is a little bit impossible. So I had a little look and I found these. Now, like I said, you don't have to use these for what I'm going to be using them for, but these are wooden wings, but you can stick these on anything really. So then what I could do is I could then place them on her by gluing them, or even maybe stitch them on. It comes with a few, that's one, I think you get like a set of 6 or 8 in each pack. That's one pattern, and then you get other patterns. I don't know how many. Oh, there's 4 different styles. So then you've got like that pattern, and I just thought they were really handy because you can even stick those on a Christmas card and draw around it with a little bit of zendrawing or something, or cut some other bits and pieces out, like of angels or anything really that has wings. So that's the wooden angel wings. So what else have I bought? Now, when I very first did my very intro video, I made a crocheted bag that I made for a friend, but I started making another one, and that's the one I was showing on. I've not finished that yet. And I wanted some buttons, like wooden buttons, but with a little bit of pattern on them. So I got these ones. They're all different colours. I'll open them. I won't show you all the buttons, but I'll just show you a few of them. So they're just different. I like different things, and with the wool I used, it would just go beautiful with them, and they're wooden. So that's gonna fit lovely on that little bag that I made. And I thought these were a little bit bigger than what they were, but I can still use them. But then they were, I don't know if you can see that. up against that white background. And again, it's the same sort of patterns as on them other ones. So there's quite a few in there. But I do like buttons. What don't I like? So, what else did I buy? Well, because I was making some Christmas decorations, does anyone find it difficult in knowing what to hang their decorations up with? So I was scrolling through and all of a sudden these popped up and I thought, oh, what a good idea. And basically what these are, sorry for the noise, these are Christmas decoration ties. I like these. And how these work is they're on the lovely I think you could get gold, green, red and silver, I think. From the top of my head, I can't remember. And basically all it does is you've got a connector there. You thread it through what you've made and then you just, I'm not going to snap it in case I can't get it back out. And then you snap it together. Saves all that trying to tie it up in a little knot. But I thought they were really handy. I might even put, where are they? I might even thread one through so I can then hang me gonk, or gnome as some people call them. So that's what I bought those for. I thought they were, because sometimes I'll hang up a Christmas decoration and then the string breaks, it then breaks too small and I'm like, oh no. But I see those and I thought, ooh, I like those. So yeah, there was something else that I bought. Ooh, what else have I got here? I've got loads of stuff. I'm not going to bore you though. Now, I do something called paper cutting, which in the new year I will be showing you. Absolutely love doing that, like I do all crafts. And sometimes when you're picking up your pieces of paper that you've just cut out, you've got this bit of paper and it's like, and then it flicks somewhere and then you've got paper everywhere. This is going to be a lifesaver. You might be thinking, what do you mean? Well, this sticks to, I can't stick it to my hand, but it will stick to something if I can find something, which I can't. You get the idea. Let's see if it, there we go. So then when you pick your pieces of paper up, you then just wipe that in there, in between the grooves, and it puts it in the bottom. So it's a little bit of a tidier way, really. But I like that, so I will be using that quite a lot when I do my paper cutting. So yeah. They did all different shapes and different colours, but I like the blue one for some reason. Right, what else have I got? Oh, I've just found some more buttons that I've bought. But these ones, sometimes I crochet a teddy or a little toy, something like this here. I won't move her because she's got all lights around her. I like people to know that they're handmade, so I, somewhere on, like either on the foot or on the back, or a little badge or something like that. And I like putting little buttons, and these little buttons, I hope I've got it up the right way. I can't see what it says on it. I know what it says, but I can't remember what it says. It says handmade with love. I'm so soppy sometimes. Staying on the buttons, like I said, I like to sew them on things that I've made, and I see these, says small buttons. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll get a pack of those, because I thought I'd like some small ones. Didn't realise they were going to be this small. You ready? They are tiny. Can you, they are so tiny. I don't think I'm even going to get a needle through the hole. It is the most tiniest button I've ever seen. That's my finger. It's just tiny. But if you needle felt something and it's really small, which what I've bought are going to be small, they're going to be brilliant for it. They're going to be ideal for what I didn't think, oh, what am I going to use them for? But I thought, actually, I know what I can use them for. Now, what else have I bought? Now, I haven't demonstrated this craft yet, so this is another one that I will be doing in the new year. And if people may have heard of it before, some people may have not. And it's a craft called die cutting, which is a form of paper cutting, but you can, when you buy the big machines like I've got over there, it will cut material, paper, card and vinyl and things like that. But these ones are just purely, I've got the big machine up there which you turn the handle, and it's like a long bit of plastic that you put on the bottom, then you put your paper, then you put your die on top, and then you put another plastic thing on top, so it's all sort of like one big sandwich, and then you put it through and then you turn the handle and it presses down. So I've just bought a few die cutters. So the first one, I think you make 8 of these, you cut out 8 and you then join them all together and it makes a Christmas decoration. So I'm looking forward to making one of those. Another set that I've bought, which is a set of 4. I'm going to open it up so I can then have a proper look. And what this does is, and these are good for if you want to make a card that's a little bit different. You can take a photograph or a picture that you've drawn or something like that, and then when you cut them out, it cuts it out in puzzle pieces. And what I thought I could do with these is, if I got a photograph of something for someone's birthday, like a picture of me, I could then cut the photograph out by pressing that in the cutter, in the die cutter, and then place, just to make it a different birthday card or Christmas card or just anything really. And then I would like a great big one, if I'm honest, so then I could do a really big one and then have it up. But they were different. I like those. I've looked at those for quite a while. You have to be careful with these, because when you buy die cutters, especially like this, they're all joined with a little bit of metal. So when I undo them all, I get like a pair of pliers and I snap, very carefully snap the bits, because I didn't once and I cut my finger, and you know it's like when you cut your finger, it's the worst cut in the world. So then I got some butterflies. So these are really all for card making. I thought this was a little bit bigger than what it said. And when you get a tape measure and you go, oh yeah, and then when you get it you think, oh, that don't look that size. And I don't know why, for some reason I got 2 of these. I don't know why, I just must have had 2 in my basket. But not to worry. And what these are really, really cute. They're little envelopes. So if you've got a card that you want to make, or if you want to make an advent calendar or something with it, with the numbers inside or a little message inside. There, I can do quite a lot with those. What else have I got? Another lot of butterfly. I love butterflies, but these ones, when you cut it out, you can fold them all up so it can look 3D. So I like the look of that. And then I've got these ones. Now what these ones do is I will be showing you a basic shape in making these without using a die cutter, but this makes a flower. So you cut it all out, and then you need a quilling pen for that, or you can use a toothpick like I showed you when I did the quilling. So that's, but can you, I don't know if you can see there, can you see there's a piece of metal there, so when I undo this, I'll snap that off. Oh, where else have I got? I just bought feather to die cut. And this one is another Christmas decoration, and yet again you make a few and then you glue them all together. So I thought if I use some really glittery card, then they'll be lovely to hang from the Christmas tree, or even from a piece of string with in between, like if you've got tinsel or something. Nearly finished these ones now. And some angel wings, because before I bought those wooden ones, I thought I'd cut some out using some card. So I don't know if they're going to be a bit too big, but they'll come in handy for something. Now this next one, this is my last die cutter that I'm going to be showing you. I thought these were going to be slightly bigger, because my idea was in making these was I wanted to, I love advent calendars. I love all kind. I've got a couple of Lego ones somewhere, but they're in my loft somewhere and I can't find them. But I thought, oh, what, I'm going to make my grandchildren an advent calendar. But when I got this turn up, I was like, no, they're going to be too small. And they're all little windows. So fantastic for like a card. But I think they're going to just be too small for making, to open up the windows each day. I mean, they might be okay. You might just be able to do a small one. So that's all my die cutters. So what else have I got? If you're into Zen drawing, doodle drawing, any drawing, I like drawing with white pen on black paper. And when you buy these out the shops, they can be quite expensive. I think I went in one shop and there was something like $3.99 just for one. And I think I paid £1.90 for the 3. So don't know what the quality is going to be like, but I will be doing one of those drawings, Zen drawings, doodle drawings, with the white pen. So I just love it. That takes me into well Sammy land. It's just so relaxing, especially if you're listening to some music as well. And I'll be sitting there and people will be talking to me, and in the end they have to come up and nudge me and say, yeah, are you awake? No, I'm in Sammy land. And then I thought, oh, I'll give this, I think this is a correcting pen. Don't know why I'm trying to read it. I've not got my glasses on. So this is just a bit, but I also want to use that with my drawings as well. So there will be a video coming up on me just doing a quick drawing with the Zen drawing. What else have we got? Now this next one I haven't done a video, but I wanted to buy some just to see what they were like before I did a demonstration on them. I don't know if anyone out there enjoys doing stamping. I don't mean with your feet like that, even though I do if I get really cross. Stamp your foot down, no, I don't. Is the silicone stamps. And there was a lot of variety on there, and I'm always thinking, Oh, I could do with some of those, but then once you start looking through, oh, that's nice, that one. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I like that one. And before you know it, you've gone and bought about 10 of them. I've got Christmas ones. I've got ones that are happy birthday, thinking of you, thank you. I'm going to have to put my glasses on for this because I can't see what I'm doing. These are ones for birthdays. Some Christmas to go inside the card, because I never know what to write inside a card. More Christmas. I did go through these thinking, have I ordered more than just, have I got a couple that are the same? And then you've got like this one here is Happy St. Patrick's Day and Happy Father's Day, Happy New Year, Happy Spring, Hello Summer, you know, Welcome Winter. And it, what's that one say? It's fool you all. So yeah. Happy Teacher's Day, that's on there. Happy Halloween. So yeah, that was a nice little one that I bought. Nice size as well. Another Christmas one with like Merry Christmas and a couple of Christmas trees. Another Christmas one. What's this one? Oh, this one is for like if you want to put it on the front. Thinking of you, just for you, get well soon, always in my thoughts. Sorry you're leaving, with sympathy. So that was a nice one as well, because then you can print that on a piece of card and then you can just, well, you know, if you're a card maker. And then this one was if you lost an animal or your pet, you know, they walk by our sides for a while but in our hearts forever. So this one here, we will meet them again at the Rainbow Bridge. Oh, so I like that. I like that. And then this one is just ones for feel better soon, happy birthday. I think there's congratulations on there, thank you so much. So yeah, they're nice to. And my last one I think is another, yeah, it's another Christmas one. I just had to order some birthday ones now. Oh, shame. So yeah, just some little Christmas wishes and then to put in front of the card. But I thought that for the price they were, I'm really pleased with these actually. I'm quite looking forward to printing some of those, because I mean I've got some different colour print up there. And I've got the other bits that you, because with these, if you don't know what, or never used these before, you get a special little block that you can buy. And then these sort of stick to the block. You then press it down, so then you've got something to hold, and then you press down onto whatever you're making. But yeah, they're I was looking at these for ages and I thought, oh, I'm going to just get some because they will become handy. So what else have we got? I haven't got many left now. Now I bought these because I was going to make some Christmas hanging bells for your tree out of cardboard. And I see the idea and I thought people will love that. It's very basic, very easy. Still might even try and have a go if I get time. And I thought, what can I put on underneath it to make it look like a little bell? So I found these. A little bit smaller than what I thought, but they're going to be perfect because they're not going to be too big. Don't you just find when things are really small and they're just so cute? I don't think they jingle, or do they? Oh no, they do. Just that's my ring that's making that noise. But right, let me take my ring off, because my ring's one of those that spins around the middle. Right, so let's have a listen. It's not going to sound like, oh, I don't think you can hear it, but there is actually something inside it. I didn't think there would be. It doesn't chime like a little bell that you'd like it going ding dong ding. But it will look lovely at the bottom of the Christmas decoration that I was going to make. Because they didn't turn up in time, I couldn't make the Christmas decoration, so I still might. Right, what else have we got? Now, I've bought, this is going back to quilling. Now, when I see these on there, I thought, oh, they'll be brilliant. And it's to make these stars. It's like an origami star, where you fold it and you then squash it and it makes a star. And when I try to sort of get the measurements in my head, and I just, okay, looking at the picture, right, okay, and they're not as wide as I wanted them to be. They're still nice though. I'll still be able to use them for quilling. And I think let me put my glasses on and have a look, because I think to make the star is on the back. Yeah, but they've covered it over with a great big sticker. So, but no, there's on the back there. It shows you. Sorry if that light's on. It shows you how to fold these stars. I will be giving those a go. So I'll test those ones out. I'll use this one, but I think if somebody else wants to have a go, I might then demonstrate it using a bigger piece of paper. So, right, it's nearly there. So what I've got is, these are like storage bags, but they're a little bit thicker than your sandwich bag. Could use this as a sandwich bag. God, they're so difficult to, but I thought about using them, one for in the motorhome. So if I've got some cheese or something like that, I can put it in that. But also I thought, if I've got a little project that I'm making, like my needle felting, and I want to keep it all together, I can put it in that. Or you can use it as a storage bag for putting anything in, really. Absolutely anything. And then the nice thing is it's got a little handle, and they open up. So I see that and I thought, oh, I'll just share it. I'll just share it. Because someone might have seen these and thought, oh, are they going to be any good? I like them. You know, even if you put some pens in there, or if you're sending something off to somebody but you don't want it to get wet, brilliant. And one of my things that I've also bought is, now I do something called mandala painting. It can be known as stone art. And basically what it is, it's templates, but then you could pencil on. So if you're doing a stone, or even if you're doing it in a book, on a piece of card, you've then got a template to lay it down and then draw around it. So then when you come to do your paint dots, you can follow the line, but there's all different types. So I think there's 3 sizes. So you've got, this is I've shown you the middle size first. But you've got a smaller one, obviously for smaller projects. You've got this size, then you've got the medium size, and then on top of that you've then got a bigger size. And this one, I think there's 4, I don't know if it's 4 or 6 because they're all stuck together at the moment. I think there's 4 in each. So that's the other thing, and I'll be planning to do that in the new year as well. Got so much to do in the new year. I just have to sit and work out a plan in what I'm going to do first. So I won't put that away because that's going to be too noisy. But also with that mandala tracing guidelines, you get these as well. I think these are used for lots of different things, like for nail art and things like that, you know, when people have their nails done. Which, going on to that, this is one of the things that I've got to show, is I bought these. Now the reason why I bought these is I like to do stone painting, but I thought I'll give these a go. I can either draw around, like draw a little picture on there, or just put this on there, then cover it with a special varnish that you put when you're painting stones. But I thought I'd give those a go as well. But these actually go on nails, so if anybody's interested on what size they are, that's the size they are. But I don't think, looking at on here, I think you wouldn't be able to put all, like, if you wanted them all to have the same butterfly, I don't think there's enough on there. They're all different. So just bear in mind, if you do want to use these for your nails, that there's not 10 of each thing. That's just one. Let me just double check just in case I'm wrong. Let's just open that up. No, it's just literally, so it's not even got any instructions in how to do it. But I think these were something like 89p, which, looking at them, I thought I was going to get a few in there. I thought it was quite expensive. But never mind. So yeah, going back to these pens, you use these to do really, really little dots. But they are also used for nail art. That is my haul from Temu. So I hope you enjoyed that. I don't know if to sit here and do another little craft while I'm sitting here, but it's knowing what to do. Let me have a little think. So I was going to go, but I thought, no, I've got to make something. I've got to make something. So what we're going to make is, I've not actually made it yet because I've just literally thought I'll make something. So what I'm going to be using is, I'm going to be using some white tissues. Now you don't have to use these. You can use, if you've ever got a box with shoes in it, or you've got a parcel come through and it's been wrapped in tissue paper. Like I said, I keep everything. I'm going to make a hanging snowball. Now it's very similar to what we did with the paper napkin in the last video. So if you haven't watched that video, click onto the one before this one and you'll see how I made the napkins, you know. So it's very similar. It's going to be the same technique. It's just that we're going to be doing them all, the whole sheet of the paper. But I'm going to demonstrate it in tissues. And I'm also I think I will use the paper that I got out my shoebox. So I'm going to go and set this all up, and we're going to make a snowball. You can call it a snowball pom-pom out of tissue paper. Yeah, let's call it that. See in a minute. Here we have just a box of ultra 3-ply luxury tissues. I tried to get a box of these because I'm sure many years ago when I was a child you could buy these with different colour tissues in them. Maybe you can in the summer. I don't know why they would just sell them in the summer, but I'm sure they used to be like a box of like blue, pink and a green. But do you think I could find them? You can get these from any supermarket. So just stick your finger in and undo the box. So I'm not going to use this top one because it's a bit creased. So take out the tissues. Lay them all flat. I'm going to use, oh, they're nice tissues. I think I bought these from Home Bargains. So I've used 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to cut down the middle of that crease. I'm not going to do it individually. I'm going to just cut the whole lot together. I'm not going to worry if it's been cut straight. I've put that to one side. I've got myself some cotton that I'm going to just cut a length, and then we're going to fold backwards and forwards. I'm not going to worry, they're not all level. So I haven't got a piece of card. I think I threw it away that I used. So I'm going to just do it roughly about this bottom one, about 1 inch, and then all I'm going to do is go backwards and forwards with it. So what we're making is we're going to be making a snowball. So you just go backwards and forwards, pressing down, doing so on both sides. Do that all the way until you get to the end. Just giving it a bit of a squeeze. Until you're to the end. It doesn't matter if it's hanging over the end or the edge. Then we get a piece of cotton and then try and find the middle. Now you can always use little bits of wire for this middle bit. You know, like when you like sandwich bag ties or something like that. And just do a double knot. So then it looks like a little fan. Then we open it up. Now with this, because it's a 3-ply tissue, you can now pull out each individual piece of tissue. So if I show you with this, so what I'm doing is, this is a piece of tissue. You see where it's got the 3 sheets of tissue? You pull those into the middle. Now you've got to do this quite carefully, because if you pull too hard, you will tear tissue. And you just literally bring it to the middle. Oh, that wind's really picking up. Find the next piece. Oh, I've got 2 pieces there. Let's just undo that and then just pull that one apart. Now you can also use, not a used one, but a new one. You can use, but it has to be the really, really cheap toilet rolls. I think are like something like 2-ply. But they've got to be the toilet rolls that haven't been pressed together to keep it all in. You know, the really sort of cheap toilet roll that's like sandpaper, if you get what I'm saying. Because it doesn't, it can open up easy like this, where if it's like one of the expensive toilet rolls, it can where they've been pressed for the pattern on it, it like presses them all together. So then I've tried it and it just didn't work, it just kept tearing. So making sure that, I think I may have even done I think some of these are doubled up. Not to worry. We used to make these when we were children. When I was really little, we made absolutely hundreds of these, because my auntie, she used to do majorettes, and we made a massive majorette hat, and we used and sat and made hundreds of the things, then put it all on this great big, it was made out of chicken wire. It was huge because it went on the top of a mini for the carnival, and it was then sprayed all purple and yellow. It was really, and that's, I think I was about 8 when I did these, so I've done these for a long time. So now once you've done one side, you then do open up the other side, put the string round to the back, and then just pull the tissue apart. Now if you make great big ones of these with like tissue paper, People make them for weddings and birthday parties. So we just keep pulling each and individual see that one there, that is that. Just trying to find, that's it. Just very gently move it into the middle. Oh, it looks like a rosette. I mean, you haven't got to use, you can use as many sheets as you want. But the more you use, the more frills you're going to have. I'll keep dropping it. If you find you have pulled it up and it's still double, just go back over it and just, if you can find the end, if you can find a bit that's pulling apart, just run your finger over it and it should. There we go. Oh, I've torn it there. It doesn't matter, it's going to be in the inside anyway. So then you just, that's one side done. So I'm going to go and make another one. Now this next part, what we're going to do, I've got two now, so we need to get them together. So you can either glue them or you can get a piece of cotton, find where your middle is, but slide it so it's at the back, then place the other one on top, find, you may tear a couple of pieces of the tissue here. Then put it through the two and then tie. Give it a couple of turns. So now we've got a nice circle or a ball. Now you can use these pieces of the cotton, tighten a knot, and then that you can then use that to hang that up. But what I do now is I then just go round, fluffing it up. Sort of cutting it a little bit evenly all the way around like you would a pom-pom. I'm not going to do too much, just a few that are sticking out. Just give it a bit of a roll round. Just snip that bit off there because we don't need that. There's another piece there that we don't need. You can make these smaller, you can make them bigger. And there you have a snowball. Now if you want to cut it so it looks, I mean I'd spend a bit of time going around and snipping. And then getting the ball shape. But that looks like a snowball. And then if you want to stick little diamonds on it, little stars or something, you can do them all different colours. But they look quite good when they're on the tree. But you can make all different sizes. You can even do smaller ones and then have them hanging as a like 3 decoration, and then you can hang them from the ceiling or some tinsel or whatever you decide to do. But you just literally just keep going round and scrunching it. You give it a bit of a squeeze as well if you want to give it. You could even roll up some and make long tubes or get a straw, attach and have it as a flower. So that's my pom-pom snowball made from just everyday hand tissues. So like I said earlier, if you've got some old tissue paper that you've got out of a shoebox, I mean you can get some really pretty ones, you can get one with all writing and lovely, but I'm going to just give this a bit of a trim down here because I want it to, don't want that piece because it's just not very nice. So I've got this, there's a piece of sellotape now, so you won't use that section. So I'm going to just unfold it. And I'm going to just cut a section out. I'm not going to use all of it, but I'm just going to use. If you want to make a smaller one, I'm going to just square that off. Right, let's cut this into some squares. Oops. So I've got 2 poles there now. I'm going to move 1 pole down and I'm going to cut again because I want to make a smaller one. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've got a pile of 8 now, and I'm going to just straighten them up the best I can, and I'm going to cut them in half as well. And then I'm going to place that on top there. So all I'm going to do again is I'm going to then just do exactly what folding like I did with the other one. So I'm going to sped this one up. Now when I was doing it with the tissue paper, it can be very easily torn. So I've got quite a few tears in this one. So I'm just going to but it may not look much there, but putting it on a Christmas tree. I mean, I have had this tissue paper out of this box for many years, and all you do is just go round, just if you think, oh, it needs pulling apart, give it a little bit of a pull apart, and then just shape it. Another great one for the children, I think. Simple, but look lovely. So that was a quick little craft, wasn't it? This is the one made from the hand tissue. Let's just cut that bit off there. Make sure we can cut it right. We can cut it right there. And there's the other one. I don't think they look too bad actually. So I hope you enjoyed that. I wasn't going to do a craft, but then I thought, oh, do you know what? Sat and looked all through that stuff. I hope some of that just gives you a little bit of an idea of, if you do see any of this and you are into sort of like die cutting and things like that, that it just gives you an idea in what the quality is. I mean, most of the stuff that's there, like with the die cutters and that, yeah, it's what you would normally buy. It's the same sort of quality out of like a hobby craft or something like that. So I hope you enjoyed all that. So remember, if you haven't already, give me a thumbs up and share if you can. I don't know how you do that, but share if you can. Yeah, I'll have a little think of what maybe I can do next time, and keep the comments coming. I really enjoy reading them. And so yeah, don't forget to subscribe. I would like to just say that the other day, JP, I wasn't here. I was around my nan's sorting out her central heating that we finally sorted. And it was an old family friend from years ago. And he bought JP a book round. And I've never met the family, and his lovely wife, Tina her name is, she sent me a gift. And I was like, ooh. And I know she said she started watching my channel and she really enjoys it. And I'm going to show you what she gave me. This is just absolutely stunning. And this is going to come with me in the motorhome. And I'm going to hang it up in the motorhome because it's just beautiful. It's just so pretty. So Tina, I want to say thank you ever so much. That really touched my heart, that did. I opened it up and I read your little letter that you'd sent me. Opened the gift and I just sat and I was like, and I'm welling up now. It's just so lovely that someone could do something like that for me. I don't ask for anything. I'm a person that loves to just give. And for someone to give me such a lovely gift, I will treasure that forever. And that's, like I said, it's going to come in the motorhome and I'm going to put it up in the motorhome because I like putting personal things up that mean things to me. And this means so much to me. But I wanted to share with everybody, and you're so kind. And one day we will meet. We will meet, Tina. So thank you ever so much. You take care, my darling. Thank you. Anyway, I think I've been chatting long enough. I have to say, though, this is so comfortable. So comfortable. But I don't feel all like that. It's just keeping me... It's better than wearing a scarf, I think, because it's right on the neck. And it's just really lovely to wear. So, but anyway, you take care, and I'll see you soon. So next time, Sammies WhichCrafts are we going to do next? You'll have to wait and see. You take care now. Speak to you later. Catch you on the next one.